This is a review of the iKANOO portable Bluetooth speaker model BT008. Inside the box, you'll find the speaker itself. It's a dual speaker with two speakers in there. Each one is 3 watts, so it has a total output of 6 watts of audio power. It weighs in 11 ounces. You'll find an instruction manual, which does not include very much specifications at all. You'll find a charging cable, which is a mini USB to USB connector, which is sadly the wrong cable. The unit was sent with the wrong cable. The manual says it should be a mini USB, but if you look at the back of the speaker here, it's a micro USB. So when you get this, the first thing you want to do is charge it, and there's no way to plug it in. Sadly, not only is the instruction manual incorrect, they sent the wrong cable. The cable is 24 inches long for whatever that good does you. Here you have an auxiliary cable that is also 24 inches long. It has two 3.5 millimeter stereo jacks on each end, one on each end. Then you have a stabilization foot so that when you set your tablet in here and you don't want it to roll back on you, you turn this around. You take this stabilization foot and you put it into here and press it in all the way. It locks in place, and there's a little foam pad on here so it won't be slippery. There's one here. It's kind of a rubberized surface, and now it's strong enough to hold a tablet up stable. So on the back you have the power off on switch. When you switch it on, the unit will go into Bluetooth pairing mode. You also have the auxiliary input jack, which means you can plug this cable in and plug the other end into your MP3 device or your smartphone, so you don't have to have a Bluetooth to make it work. You can use the auxiliary. And this is the charging port. In our case, it didn't come with a charging cable. It came with the wrong one. So I can use a charging cable from a different device and plug it in. This is a micro USB, and you can see when I plugged it in, the white LED on the front lights up and tells me that it's charging. Also on the front here you'll see the microphone for the hands-free phone use, and you'll also see here a button that you can use to answer your phone calls. I'd like to point out this slot here for the foot. If you insert this foot in here like it's supposed to be to use it, it's in the way of plugging in things and you can't see them very well. So it's just a little awkward in design. I'm going to show how to pair this. I'm going to take this speaker and I'm going to turn it on. And you heard it beep. And so now it's getting ready to go into Bluetooth pairing mode, and there you hear that. I'm going to use a phone. I want to show I have a very minimalistic case on this phone, and it won't fit into this stand. There's a rubber piece here that acts as a cushion. If you take that off and turn it around, you can see one side is sloped and bulges out, and the other side's flat. Put the flat side facing you, and you can set your phone in there. If you have any kind of larger case at all, it's just simply not going to fit. So it's only good for basically very small cases or no cases at all. I'm going to come in and show the settings. I'm going to touch that, and I'm going to come all the way in and touch Bluetooth, which is already on. And it should be scanning. And you can see it popped up. It says BT008. I'm going to touch that. And you can see it rotating, so it's trying to connect and pair. And then it popped up already and said connected, and I'm going to touch that. Right now it's connected, and it's ready to play your music, and I'll show you a sample. Play a bit of music and let you see how it sounds. As you can see, the sound is quite good. There's a lot of good solid bass out of it. You're getting 6 watts of audio power, and the trebles were very clear. I mean, that's somebody whistling very high. I'm now going to play a bit of music. This is the Star Spangled Banner. I want to show that the volume control you have here is using the volume control of your handheld device. Here we go. Here you can see I can turn the volume down so far it actually says mute, so the transmission of information stopped from the phone to the speaker. People will tell you, hey, I got this, I paired it, I don't have any volume. Make sure that you have the volume turned up on your smart device. In addition to playing music, there is a built-in feature that if you're listening to music and someone calls you, you can press this phone button and answer the phone and speak to the person over the speaker system here. There's a built-in microphone. Unfortunately, it didn't work very well. When I say it didn't work well, the problem was the person using this end sounds muffled to the person on the phone. In addition, if the volume of the phone here is turned up even a little bit above mid-range, there's horrible feedback, and I mean horrible. It sounds like screeching in the background. It's the person talking and getting feedback from the speaker right into the microphone back to them. So the phone part of it doesn't work very well. It's a shame. This speaker sounds really good in stereo. The music part of it was marvelous. That part of it was a 5-star. The fact that they sent me the wrong charging cable and even the manual's incorrect, they're going to lose a star for that one. And I got to tell you, the phone part of it was not very good at all. The feedback from the speakers to the mic is a common problem with speakers. Some of them work perfectly. Some of them don't work very well at all. That's going to lose them another star. I hate to say this, but this is a 3-star product. If you're looking for a good sounding speaker that is a little docking station to set your phone in, it's a 5. If you're looking for something to use your phone and you have to find your own charging cable, it's a 3. The review is done by JJ CEO. I'd like to tell you I've received a sample for test and evaluation, and I promise to give a fair and honest review.